Hey, what's up, guys? Jimson here. This is actually a second PSA, really, because I was still thinking there were still things I wanted to talk about. Because and I'm still doing it on this. So the idea is, I had the idea in the past of like I might actually do something where it's like talking about a full subject that I want to talk about, and doing it on my vlog channel. I've kind of got bored with that, honestly. I kind of like prefer to do it on the gaming channel, and I also have it as well as like the 12 hours, whatever. Like there were certain things I wanted to talk about, like in subjects that I like to discuss, but like if I'm doing it in vlogs on my channel, I'm like, but I'd rather have it here. So like, one thing on my mind, which was, and I discussed this in another video that I never released, but I can kind of talk about it now because of the experiences I've gone through lately. So because it's been colder, and I mean it's been really cold, it's all right now. It's actually quite warm now. It's actually quite nice. Like I've been covering up, and I bought men's thermals trousers, which actually go to your feet line. Yeah, and this is the thing as well, because I'm going to be doing this, my dogs are going to disappear, so I'm going to stop talking for a bit. This way. So when I'm out walking the dogs, I will be able to do some talking like this, but by God, just to let you know, I will be constantly looking out for them. So, literally, the idea I had was cross-dressing, which, like, it's like, ooh, God, like, you're actually talking about that. And I'll tell you why. I bought some men's thermals, and I was out walking, and I just didn't put them on when it was like super cold. And my mum said, "I'm surprised you didn't put your tights on." And I'm like, "They're not really tights. They're just thermals." But yeah, you get the point. And then I was just kind of like, I wore them at work under my trousers. Oh, it worked for a little bit, but then it got to a point I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, it just started hurting. And I took them off, and I was like, whoa, that's a difference. Difference in change. My dogs are just like disappearing. Oh God. This will be a hell of a lot easier when I'm on my own. I'm just going to walk around a certain little bit of the field. I'm on Greatland Community Field. So if you know the area like me, there's the massive field. There's also a little field next to it where it's like empty, and you can just walk around it. That's what I'm doing. Whilst I'm doing this. And I bought them, and I was kind of like in a position where I was like, I wonder what women, like, not right, okay. Here's the situation, right? I typed in unisex thermals, and they're called Manzi, and well, I got them, and the weird thing was I tried them on and showed it off to my mum. I'm my grandma, not my dad. And yeah, they do look like ladies' tights, to be fair. But like, that all kind of started really throughout, like, and there was like, oh, you can't really wear them out whilst I'm out walking, and rightly so, because they're not men's, they wouldn't look appropriate. But that kind of idea of cross-dressing came about through like a couple of years ago, because I did some charity work, and it was coming to like a fashion show event thing, and it was the situation like there was a kilt in one of the shops in Ireland where I was at, like saying, do you think we'll put that on? I was like, no. And then it all came from, there was this massive pink dress that looked more like a duvet, and they were going to throw it, and I was like, just for a laugh, I'll put it on, and it didn't fit. And then there was a black and white one, which was kind of like head to toe and everything. It was just, and I put that on, and yeah, it felt fine. And then I could kind of like experiment with cross-dressing, because in the charity situation, because predominantly the people who bring clothes in are for women, and I could just try different things. And then with working at Bradford M&S, there was a variety of people that worked there, and there was actually a person that worked there who is a cross-dresser. As soon as I told my parents and everything about everything, it was just like, whoa, okay. And then kind of like from then on, like, it kind of just, things stuck. Like, I'm not like, I know what I like and I know what I wouldn't like, and as soon as it's kind of odd, like, talking about it. What's my battery percentage at? 65. It's weird talking about it, because it's like, it's a subject that's like, yeah. I remember doing this on my channel, coming out as like this, on Playing Temple 1. Because I remember, like, at the fashion show itself, I was like, I'm actually not going to wear a dress and heels at the show. I'm just not. But I was like really advising other people, because I kind of, and the thing is, this is kind of like going on from school as well, because when I was in school, I did my art lessons and everything, and then predominantly through art, which is like one of my main subjects, if you had like a class of 30, 3 would be men, and the rest were women. And the thing is, this is a weird situation, because like, even though you're not listening to their conversations because you're working, you are weirdly doing so, because like, you're getting on with your work and people are like, oh, did you see them shoes that I got? And I'm like, you're not listening, but it goes in your head. It's a bit odd. And then when it came to like A-levels, same sort of thing, and it felt normal to talk to people that weren't men about certain things, because, well, when you're outnumbered, you talk about stuff that they're talking about, not, oh, I did some gaming last night. And then it kind of like, that kind of like progressed through like charity work and then etc. I do have an idea for my birthday, which is in like a month's time. Well, I'm recording this in February, but it's in March. But I kind of have the idea for my birthday. Since I bought they're called Manzi 400 denier tights, and they are tights. And I was just like, what if I just went all out and bought everything else and would do that for my birthday? I was like, should I? I mean, it'd be a statement, doing something different for my birthday for a change. Yes. What's my battery percentage at now? It is at 64%, which is not bad actually. So even now talking about this, I feel better talking about it. And like, as I'm playing through this game, I'm like collecting bananas as a snake. So when I'm not talking, I can just play this mode and say going bananas, for example. Or potassium overdose. Ooh. You have just various ideas like that, it just comes out to mind. So other stuff I want to talk about when I'm out walking, do it like this. So yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.